Welcome to Girl Talk. We have a very fun show for you today. We are filming here at the always beautiful Bella Domicile, and we just love being here, don't we?
Yes,
Yeah,
very beautiful.
just even walking through, I'm like, I think this one changed. So I love that, you know, they just have so many cool ideas.
I know, it is. And it's that time of year too when you get kind of cooped up in your house. It's negative whatever degrees, and I start dreaming about, you know, doing new things to my home and making it more spring and just things like that. It's kind of fun when you're home a lot, which I am right now because of the weather.
Absolutely, everyone is.
Yeah, start thinking about some ideas.
And Dan, the owner, just got back from an industry show where he saw the latest and greatest in kitchen and bath stuff. So he's going to share.
I don't know how they do it too. I mean, I guess that's one way, going to shows, but they always keep up with all the new latest trends, and it's a lot to keep up with because, well, you know, from being in your industry, it's changing all the time.
Right, well, and to do it right. I mean, you see, I think a lot of maybe homeowners that try to do it on their own, but it's a really kind of funky idea. Like it can work. Like if you're trying to keep the character of an old home, but yet do kind of new, you know, and modern. Like you can blend things, but if you do it wrong, it's no
It turned out really bad.
Yeah, so
And
you need
I've
the
been that
professionals that know how to do it.
Yeah.
Leave it to the professionals.
I've been that person that has tried to take on my own project and regretted it. You know, it turns out and you're done, and it's kind of like, you know, it looks like a cheaper version of what I was going for. Shoot, you know.
Pinterest fails you see on different levels for like hairdos and stuff. Yeah, or like people will post on Facebook like baking a lot. You'll see like what it looks like and then what it turned out as.
What it's supposed to look like versus.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
We'll be talking with Brandi too about what's going on.
I was just thinking about the Pinterest fails I've had in like fashion.
Yeah.
And so don't do that this prom. Just go to Brandi. Get it worked out there. She'll set you up with an awesome wedding dress.
Isn't it encouraging that it's prom season though? I mean, doesn't
means
that make
spring.
you feel like spring is coming?
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere, yes, absolutely. And people are planning weddings, which is so exciting.
Right. She's got to be so busy right now.
Yeah.
She had told us earlier that the best or the most popular time to get engaged is from Thanksgiving to Valentine's Day. So since we're just past Valentine's Day, I imagine that it's got to be crazy busy
Absolutely.
in there. So.
Well, and you know, one thing, as I was looking at bridal gowns at one point, you know, I'd see all these gorgeous dresses, and I'm like, oh, this is it. And then you kind of, it's so much different when you actually go in, and she's got the Midwest largest selection. So to be able to put it on and see what it looks like with your body type, and like real live and in person, totally different than that size 0 model.
I remember shopping for prom dresses, and my mom would say, how about this one? And I'd be like, eh. And she'd go, you have to try it on.
And she has great prices too.
True.
It's true.
I just looked at this kind of small mini gallery. It was, I don't know by what website, but it was why you don't order your prom dress or your wedding dress from China. And they had all of like of what it was supposed to be, and then all of the actuals, and it's just
No kidding.
You save some money, but you get it months later, and it is not what you expected to be.
I have a horror story. I didn't order my prom dress from there, but I ordered a winter coat from one of those websites. I can't remember if I told you girls this already, but I ordered a winter coat. It took months to arrive, literally. I almost gave up on it. And then it came, and it was like the sleeves were like to here, you know, because their sizes are different.
Yeah.
But it was a tremendous deal, and my sister, my little 13-year-old sister, looks adorable in it, so it turned out fine. But anyways, good point.
Yeah, it's like save the time. Don't order your wedding dress online. Go to Brandi. She's got great prices anyway.
Absolutely.
It's insane, like how much money we waste in an effort to save money.
It's
saving it
true.
back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. And if you like buying local, I mean, that's another reason to buy local. And Brandi's one of our local folks.
I know.
So is Froth House. They're coming on again today.
These ladies are the best. They're so talented. I love it when we get an opportunity to hear them do their thing musically, because who'd have thought that you can find, I mean, there's lots of great places to go in Madison, but it's so nice to have a cozy, warm place to get real food that, you know, they're local, they're real, and they're talented,
Not
and they
just
do
a
so
chain.
many fun things.
Yeah, and it's going to be a place where they remember your face, they remember your name, and
They
make a little
literally
family there.
fly someone to pick out the coffee beans.
Who knew, right? We'll find out more about that and lots more, all right here on Girl Talk. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, and welcome back to Girl Talk. We're here at the beautiful Bella Domicile showroom. We'll be speaking with them later all about kitchens. But for now, we have Amy and Kelly from the Froth House on North Allen Street. Welcome back, ladies. Great to have you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Can you tell us a little bit about your place, where you get your coffee from, your excellent food? Give us the lowdown.
Yep, we are a little coffee shop on Allen Street, right around the road from Regent Street Co-op and down from West High School. And we offer food, breakfast, and lunch. We have great coffee that's roasted fresh in Middleton every week. Our roaster flies overseas and gets the beans from Yes, from the farmers themselves, brings them home, roasts them up. So it's a very, hands-on thing. We try to get good beans, bring them here.
I've never heard of that. That's awesome.
Top-notch quality when you come to the Froth House.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So you also do all kinds of live music, and I understand that you do different days or different topics and everything, but you do kids stuff too, right? Like an hour with Casey Day is very popular.
Yes.
Do you have any tips on, first of all, when is that, I guess? And then also, do you have any tips for parents?
Sure. It's every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. And one of the things we'll suggest is, because it's really popular, that you get there about 15-20 minutes early, order your food, get yourself a spot, because it's really on and popping, okay?
You can get the coffee.
It really
You're
is.
missing out if you're not there.
It really is.
Oh, that's so cool.
And you also do kind of like more music geared towards adults?
We do
2 nights a week?
Tuesday night and Thursday night, yeah.
Okay.
So
What
Tuesday
times from
night,
there?
Tuesday night we have open mic from 7 to 9. Thursday 7 to 9 we book bands. We do close down between and we reopen at 6:30 because we just don't have enough traffic to keep those doors open, which is why we're here, because we're doing something really special, and if you're not there, you're missing out. And,
Right.
Well,
it's nice to shut down and regroup and reset.
Absolutely.
Can understand
Well,
that.
and how often are people like, oh, what should we do? And they fall into the routine of doing the same old thing. Like, get out there, go do something fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have so much to offer in this community. We have such a unique little group of people that are here in this community, and then here at the Froth House. Everyone there is just really great to hang out with.
Well, and if you're a Girl Talk fan, you've heard them sing. I mean, the music's always amazing.
Yeah.
So your food is amazing too. And I understand that you have a great selection of baked goods.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? Do you fly to get the grains?
We do not fly to get the grains, but we do make everything in-house. Everything is homemade,
okay.
except for cupcakes, which we get from Prairie Moon Bakery. But all of our other baked goods, we have actually on-staff baker. His name is Aaron, and he makes everything himself. So you're going to
Everything's
get
so custom.
everything from scratch at the Froth House.
Nice.
So
right.
baked goods and coffee, live music, and beer, right?
That's
you guys
right.
Have beer and wine?
We do have beer and wine
Yeah,
available.
we have beer and wine, and that's available in the evenings. We can't really display it during the day because we're right by a high school, but
But if you know.
But if you know, you can
You
ask
can
for
get
it.
wine at
Yes.
8 a.m. if you'd like, and
I
we would
guess so.
not even judge you.
It's just one of those days
It's my
sometimes.
kind of place.
Java? No, Merlot.
Yeah,
Good with that.
it's true. Sometimes people do it, and you can tell they feel like really special that they got a glass of wine at like 1 in the afternoon at a coffee shop. Good. Each their own,
To
right?
treat yourself every now and then.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about some of your other live music. I know we've touched on it, but I'm so impressed every time I hear you guys sing.
Well, we have Dana Perry who does the booking for us, and
Okay.
one of the things that's so cool is just how amazing our Thursday night acts are. Kelly performed there last week with Dana, but yeah, it's just amazing. I mean, the music is great.
And then you have like an open mic night too, where you just discuss topics.
Yes, we're going to do start some discussion nights. I
Cool.
mean, I just figured if we could open the doors and start talking about things that matter. I mean, lots of times people are very superficial, and I'm tired of that. So let's get real, people.
So it's not necessarily music on your open mic nights?
Well,
I mean,
open
it's
mics on
discussion or-
Tuesdays, but
Okay.
we're starting to incorporate some other things. So just check the website. The website will be updated, and just see what we're doing. And
Frothhouse.com.
Yeah.
Frothhouse.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you just want to have a conversation with some adults and get out and
Absolutely. We're gonna
not
talk about-
to your cat. All
Yeah,
day or
we're going to talk
something.
about education next week. So.
So, and you guys recently changed your hours, right?
Yeah, we actually started opening earlier just for the sake of those West High employees who want
Sure.
to get their coffee before they start their day. So we're open at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday.
Cool.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here, ladies. Time went too fast yet again.
It always does.
Stay tuned for more Girl Talk. We'll be back with Brandi's Bridal Gallery.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're filming at Bella Domicile today in one of their little cozy corners. Later on, we'll talk with the owner Dan Luck about what's new for kitchens and baths. But first, our guest here is Brandi Niemer from Brandi's Bridals. Thanks for coming in, Brandi.
Hi, thanks for having us again.
So we were talking earlier that the most popular time for getting engaged is between Thanksgiving and Valentine's Day, right?
Yes, that's right.
We're a little bit past Valentine's Day. So you must be really busy, is my guess, because I think you've said the dress is usually the first thing.
Yep.
Okay.
This is the busy, crazy time of year where prom girls are everywhere you look and brides and bridal parties are right next to them. So This is the fun time of year that once brides get engaged, we're typically one of the first 3 or 4 things they want to do is come and get their bridal gown because that helps sets the tone for their whole entire wedding. And then these prom girls are coming in because prom's in May, so why not buy in January and February?
Absolutely, and they've been dreaming up these wedding dresses since they were little, so that's where you start. And prom is the opportunity to start dressing up. So you get to deal with lots of fun things.
It is, every day. Yeah.
So we know where you are, and we just love you and feel like you have the best shop, hands down, for bridal
thank you.
gowns, prom dresses, mother of the bride, all kinds of things. But for folks at home who haven't been out to Brandi's yet, just tell them where you are and what you think sets you apart.
Sure. Well, we're located in New Glarus, and we kind of feel that everything sets us apart from our other competitors and such. From the moment you walk in the door till the day of your wedding or your prom day, we really focus on the individual, customized one-on-one appointments that we have. And then our store is very different from our competition around the state and Illinois also, where we are very state-of-the-art. Our store we're in now it's less than 2 years old, and we have a lot of high-tech, touchscreen computers customers can use, and a 3D runway that people get to go on and experience that too. So there's many different things from our service to our actual store and our selection.
I think that's so cool, that everything is so sophisticated and high-tech, and yet this is what you get. What you see is what you get. Is friendly, it's not stuffy. I love that.
Personal touch,
we try that.
Right.
Because sometimes when it gets so computerized, and then you lose that personal touch, but you get both.
Right. Yes, we definitely focus on the individual
Best of both
personalized
worlds.
attention. Yes.
So, and you've got the Midwest's largest selection. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Well, with bridal gowns, we have over 500 bridal gowns and over 1,000 bridesmaids dresses, a huge selection of mom's dresses, and then a wonderful array of different prom dresses and gowns right now too. So our bridal gowns start at about $299 and go up from there. Like $4,000 would be about the most expensive we even have. Our bridesmaids dresses start at about $129 and can go up from there too. And with buying your bridal gown with us, we do offer many other options of where you get discounts on accessories. If you get your bridal gown with us, your bridesmaids all get discounts. We do tie in a lot of extra little fun things too, that is just another bonus of getting your dress at Brandi's.
It's like bundling.
That's right, yes, exactly. Yeah, pretty much.
So it sounds like you have a little something for everybody, because I know you have some top designer dresses.
We do.
So that would be your higher scale,
Right.
and yet you have something that for everyone's
something
budget.
for everybody. If you can't find it here, they probably don't make it.
That's what's fun about it too. If you have that perfect dress in mind,
Yes.
you have it. Like
We
it's
do.
somewhere in that place because you have such a huge selection.
Right.
And same for prom too, I understand. So talk to us a little bit. It is time for the girls to start shopping
Yes.
for prom. Tell us about that.
Prom is really exciting. We've traveled to many different areas to bring in the top prom designers here. And by top, I don't mean expensive, just the most fun, fashion-forward trends going on right now. From the big poofy ball gowns, if you want to feel like a princess, to the fun mermaid shapes. Crop top and like two-piece dresses are very popular now. And don't scare mom and dad by saying that. They are very wearable still. But a lot of fun, bright colors are popular this year. A lot of them have heavy beading and heavy stones on them. So there's a lot of fun stuff right now.
Oh my gosh, if only we could go back.
We've just got a few seconds left. Real quick, do people need an appointment?
For bridal and for bridesmaid parties, yes, you definitely want to call ahead for an appointment. But other than that, you can just walk right in.
There you go. There you have it. Check out Brandi's Bridal Shop in New Glarus. We'll be right back with Bella Domicile, what's new and latest in baths and kitchens.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are filming here at the fabulous Bella Domicile. It's the segment we have been talking about. We finally get the opportunity to chat with owner Dan Luck. Thank you so much for having us here, for starters.
You're welcome. It's a treat to have you here, and we're in a fun space to work in and get involved with.
We sure are. So us ladies, we like to come in and dream big and find out all the latest and greatest in design, and really got to give you some kudos because you do such a great job, your team here as a whole, of staying on top of industry trends, and there's a lot to know. So I'm going to pick your brain a little bit about KBIS, which is an event that you just got back from. So tell us a little bit about that. What does it stand for and what's it all about?
KBIS stands for the Kitchen and Bath Industry Show. It is a trade show that's held annually. In the last couple of years, it has been joined in conjunction with the International Builder Show. So it's a trade show for kitchen and bath professionals as well as the whole building industry. And so this is an area where we've got a lot of product that's on display for all areas of the home, and it's an opportunity for us to see what's new, what trends are tracking right now, and also an opportunity for us to be able to network with other professionals, pick their brain a little bit, and also see if some of the items that are working in their market area might indeed also work in our market area so we can benefit the homeowners that we're working with.
What a smart way to utilize that too, a little meeting of the minds to determine what some of the best practices out there are in the industry.
Absolutely.
And let's talk about some of your takeaways. So maybe top 2 products. I'm sure you've seen a bunch of things, but what are some of the most memorable in terms of cabinetry?
Great question. Well, one of the things that we're seeing as we're working with our homeowners today is a need for a charging station within a home. And one particular product we've been seeing is called the docking drawer. And it is a component that fits in a drawer. You can install the outlet towards the back of the drawer, but as the drawer functions and moves towards you, all the equipment and the outlet moves with the drawer as well. So now we can plug in all of the mobile devices that we have, iPhones, iPads, tablets, those types of things that need and require charging. We can locate it in the side of a drawer and take all the clutter off the countertops.
Absolutely. And who doesn't need this with today's technology? I mean, we've got devices everywhere. I know my kitchen counter has my devices and the cords, and you're making a salad and you've got your stuff in the way. So this is outstanding and not necessarily just exclusive to the kitchen.
Not at all. We can use it in any room in the house. Wherever we want to have a charging station, we can do that, take the clutter off the tops, put it inside a drawer.
And as technology evolves, so does design. So really interesting. And what's the second one?
Well, this is called the Wine Logic Station, and this was at a small booth, and sometimes the smaller booths at a trade show actually have a bigger power or more potential in working in homes. I'm not as excited about this as a wine storage system as I am what it's capable of doing in a home today. Wine can be stored, obviously the shelves pull out, but I'm more excited about the use as a pantry where you've got canned goods sitting on your shelves, can actually be lay inside the pullouts, labels are up so you can actually see what's going on inside those drawers, what kind of inventory you have, and now you know, instead of looking and guessing what's in the back of the drawers, or back of the shelves, it's right there in the drawers being pulled out.
Absolutely, and I don't know a person out there that couldn't use more organization in their kitchen. I, for one, am one of those people where sometimes I don't even know what I have because of the way that we store it.
Exactly.
So really interesting, and I'm sure that there were some products that stood out as well. So kind of give us your favorites.
Well, there's a need for taking interior fittings and making life easier in the kitchen. So we're seeing things like enhanced pull-out shelves for spices. We're seeing doors that rotate or slide left and right so that you can making the space inside the cabinet a little more accessible. Pull-outs and all these different things where you can take the pantry and now pull it towards you.
Yes.
Okay, so really all these things that are just making life a little bit easier and keep life organized.
Absolutely, I love this one. This is great.
Another item that we saw in the show, which is a little bold, a little edgy, right? Is taking laminates and creating a different look to it. So this is an example of a high pressure laminate. We've known laminates as a countertop material for years in a home, but now we're seeing the use of putting it on the walls, putting on the back of cabinetry, cabinet doors, for instance, and things like that. And just giving it a little bit different touch and feel within the space.
Absolutely, and what a great use of color if you're looking to incorporate some color. This is a neat way to do that.
Right, without breaking the bank as well.
I like that. And what's this one?
Well, this one is taking an LED, which has been around for a few years. LED is light emitting diodes, and actually taking that application for light and putting it in different areas of the house. So this is a closet rod, and the LED is located on the bottom of the rod, so now we can open up a closet and we can actually see our clothes maybe a little easier and be able to illuminate that. And this is just one example. LED is making great advances all over the home, whether it's in the kitchen, whether it's in the bedroom, bathrooms, wherever. We're seeing more and more uses for it.
And these kinds of items and things are so interesting because I actually read somewhere that it's not the Mercedes-Benz or the big screen TV that necessarily makes you happier and feel better over time. It's these things, taking out those little annoyances in life and just making your day-to-day easier, that really has an impact on your happiness and your happiness in the home. So
let's try to streamline it and make the space easier to work with, and at the same time, let's make it fun.
Absolutely.
Okay? The goal is to be dancing in your space.
Yes, I love it. And all these great ideas, can we get these, did you bring some of these back to Bella?
Absolutely. A lot of them are already in our displays, and we've got more coming in, so we want to make sure that the displays are accessorized with some of these fun and new exciting things so that our homeowners can open up, kick the tires, open the drawers, and see what they look like.
Absolutely, I love that. And talk to me a little bit about, in terms of how people are living their lives, how are you seeing how these products are reflected just in the day-to-day, any key takeaways?
Well, first of all, we live busy lives, and we always seem to be on the go. So anything that we can do to take the storage in that cabinetry and make it a little bit easier is going to be a plus.
Absolutely.
So, whether it is, I should back up, the days of just having shelves and the days of just having a couple of drawers in the kitchen are behind us. It's in the rearview mirror. We're taking things that are making life easier and see what's in there. I'm on the go, let's make it work, I'm done.
And you're going to customize it to our lives, which I think is so important.
That's the key. That's
absolutely.
The key.
Thank you so much, Dan, for having us and sharing all these great new ideas. Greatly appreciated. We'll be
pleasure.
back, as you know. Also, I'd like to thank our guests and thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time here on Girl Talk.